S and L and.
Akira Toriyama died.
It's unfortunate.
It's real sad. That fucked me up for like a good 3 or 4 days.
It's an unfortunate thing to turn to this game with.
But... Yeah, I think they're releasing an anime. Okay, to clarify, they made an anime movie of Sandland, and that released in Japan, and they're localizing it, but they're gonna release it as an animated series with episodes on Hulu, and that's coming out tomorrow. On March 19th, the day we're recording this. So it'll be out by the time you're watching this, so you should definitely go on Hulu and watch it. So the demo was probably going to be released right before the anime hit Hulu anyway.
Yeah.
But now it's sad.
Yeah.
Now it's very sad.
Now it carries a different meaning.
I was very much looking forward to this game because Sandland is by far and away my favorite manga that Akira Toriyama ever made. I think he made this either concurrently with or very shortly after finishing Dragon Ball. Because I remember when I got those monthly releases of English Shonen Jump, which they were doing for a while. And then gave the fuck up on because it was too expensive. There were chapters of Dragon Ball and Sandland in them at the same time. And I was like, what the fuck is this? It looks exactly the same.
Like Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, it was almost a variety
kind
of thing.
Except that was the thing you want to see, and then this other thing he did that nobody gives a shit about.
It's can we fast forward this? I want to get back to Garfield. But with this, I was like, oh, it's this, in a different location. It was the Akira Toriyama Variety Hour. So when they announced that they were doing a movie, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Out of nowhere.
When?
This was before he died.
This is from the 90s.
I had never heard of this.
Yeah, it's very underground. It's from 2000, so it's pretty soon after he finished Dragon Ball. And it's very short. It's only 14 chapters. It's my favorite thing Toriyama's ever made. I don't know why they're doing doing stuff with it.
Like I said, it's not even just because he died.
They were working on this, and I think the new Dragon Quest that's going to be coming out are probably the last things he ever worked on.
Yeah. I had never heard of this.
This game and the anime, the movie, I guess, have new stuff in it, and it's clearly stuff that he drew or at least designed.
It's unmistakable, his style.
I really like Beelzebub. He's probably my favorite design. I think he's so good looking.
Must be hard for a Japanese person to say.
If you watch the trailer in Japanese, it's Beelzebub. 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 I think that's what it is. Yeah. Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
I really like how minimalist he is, but also simple. And he's got the accessories. I love the cape. I love the goggles. He's all one solid color. He's got little boots.
Akira Toriyama was a fantastic character designer.
Yeah, everything he designs, from characters to vehicles and monster designs, are really fucking incredible.
As we said, we talked about it a lot for that week when he died, but Dragon Warrior was it might have been the first video game I ever played.
It was a lot of people's.
And the designs of the monsters, particularly in that game really left an impression on me.
Yeah.
And the designs of the monsters in that game, I had a poster of them on my wall as a kid that came in Nintendo Power, and they really left an impression. They fascinated me when I was a kid.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check them out.
And it was only a month ago that I learned that he designed everything for Dragon Warrior, for Dragon Quest.
Man, I'm good.
If you ever think you might be lost.
Oh, really?
That's
we were just talking about this.
Yeah. Getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
Oh, that's a good voice. I like that.
Yeah. It sounds... I don't even know how, but it sounds like it's an Akira Toriyama voice acting thing. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds like a Dragon Ball voice.
Yeah, like Goku has a very distinct voice, especially in Japanese.
Yeah.
Because every single male member of Goku's bloodline is voiced by the same person.
Yeah, who is 86.
Yeah, it doesn't fit anymore, but like if you go back and watch like the shit they made in the 80s, it's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama, like, it's hard, like, I think the only other people I can think of who have defined culture as much as Akira Toriyama are, like, fucking George Lucas.
Yeah.
Boring desert.
That's because, like I said, I was like, I didn't know he designed the
Only
slime. That's a symbol for video game.
Am I
Yeah.
a jester?
Like, and that's not even what it original, oh, by the way, there is, like...
Why are cacti so grumpy? They're prickly by
I interrupted you.
nature.
You know, maybe driving's not so bad.
Oh, that's cool. They're like, oh, they're in the Hoi Poi capsules? From Dragon Ball?
The
Yeah.
Bulma's
That looks
family
like
invented.
he's throwing a Hoi Poi capsule.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'll
And
talk
that
more
looks
about
like the bike from Dragon Ball.
I'll talk more about Sandland in a little bit, but like just yeah, Akira Toriyama,
Yeah.
like
Here we go.
George Lucas created the idea of Star Wars, but he really kind of handed the baton off after a certain point.
After the first movie.
Yeah, after the first movie, like I give him a lot of credit for the idea and for the struggle, but
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi are the reason like people remember Star Wars. And like obviously when it came out in the 70s,
Yeah.
it created the summer blockbuster along
Yeah.
with Jaws. Like it made a splash, but the following movies are what like ingrained Star Wars into the DNA of pop culture
Exactly.
forever.
Yeah. Worldwide.
And like again, he started that idea, but like other people were involved in the creation of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Akira Toriyama was a one-man creative body.
Yeah.
Like he had editors, obviously, and like they deserve credit for helping him
So it goes.
refine his ideas. But like everything that is iconic about what Akira Toriyama has made comes from Toriyama.
Yeah.
Like it's not just he's a great artist, which he is. I love like pretty much everything he's drawn, even the gross stuff. But like the creativity, like the ideas that he
Yeah.
comes up with, like when he made the slime from
Yeah.
Dragon Quest, like they gave him
Yeah. The picture
Just-
they gave him, the concept art, was like terrible.
like something out of like that. It looks like it was copied out of the like a dungeon
Yeah.
master book from fucking D&D.
Yeah.
Like
Generic
it's
and-
gross. It's like a little slime monster.
Yeah. It's like a pile of slime.
something you'd see in anything else.
Yeah.
And he returned the sketch, and it was the slime from Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
One
That
of the
is, like-
most iconic designs in video
Yeah.
games.
It's like the emoji for video games. It represents the whole art form.
Like, that came entirely from the imagination of Akira Toriyama, and he turned it in, and they went, oh, that's way fucking better. And, like, off of the back of that, they built an entire genre of video games.
Yeah. Because like I said, the Dragon Warrior was
One old man. Doing all this
the
to find
first, or
water
like,
for other
if not the very first, within the first
I'm
3
not that
video
man.
games I ever played. So my
Only
whole
death
life I was
awaits us if we
very
don't help
influenced
each
by Toriyama, and I didn't even know.
I guess.
I just found out recently that he did the designs for all of that, so I was like, oh,
Yeah, he's one of those people where, like, even if you have no idea who he is,
yeah,
you know Akira Toriyama.
yeah,
You know him by his creations,
yeah.
his legacy that he's left on pop culture, on the human experience. I'm
Everything-
fucking sad that he died.
Yeah.
It's fucking so depressing.
You're influenced by his work because his work influenced so many things that you like. Even if
Exactly.
you don't like Dragon Ball or
Yeah.
or whatever.
It almost depresses me that people only know him as the Dragon Ball guy.
Yeah.
Like, Dr. Slump was the thing that he really got his
Did the
claim to
demon
fame
village
off
always
of.
used to
Yeah.
be
And
where it
most
is
people in the West don't even know what Dr.
As
Slump the
far as I
fuck
know,
is.
There is no record of us moving.
And like I said, this is my favorite thing he's ever made, and it's so underground.
Sign of
Like,
good governance.
not a lot of people know what this even is.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that it's kind of going to get a chance here to get wider acclaim from the anime and from this game.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did it, but I'm very glad they did.
Yeah, it was so strange, like out of nowhere.
Aw, fuck you.
Nice. One down.
So, Sandland is like a post-apocalypse, very much in the same vein as like Mad Max, because just Mad Max came out and it just completely fucking defined what people think of as the post-apocalypse forever. It's not the first like manga anime series to be based off of like a Mad Max desert apocalypse type setting.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
All of Sandland?
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued though.
Shifting Sandland.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
But he, like, it's... Hokuto no Ken, aka Fist of the North Star, is probably the most famous, like, anime/manga that's of the Mad Max variety. It's literally just, hey, what if Bruce Lee was in Mad Max? And he, like, walked around the desert Mad Max land and just fucking killed the shit out of people.
You know.
Like Bruce Lee do. Ooh. Oh, shot. Oops.
Oh boy.
But again, like, the creativity of the Akira Toriyama, he's like, well, what if Fist of the North Star, what if Hokuto no Ken, but, like, it was demons and like, living in this land of sand. Very much a water world, but
Yeah.
kind of idea. And it's like, shit's bad, there's no water, people are sad, it's Sandland.
Not a question.
What else needs to be
Eat some
said?
plants, but not others.
Our bodies can't digest a lot of them. And then there's others that are downright poisonous to us.
Humans just have weak stomachs.
So you demons' stomachs are so strong you can eat just about anything? Impressive.
Lore.
I'm looking at it, and I'm hearing it.
Silly.
And what's more, I'm understanding it.
I'm seeing it, and I'm hearing it, and it's happening. Yeah, yeah, this bike is very much just straight out of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Um,
Bulma's bike.
what the fuck was I saying? I didn't want to wait, but I was like, doing this after work is a mistake.
It's like Waterworld.
Yeah, he's taking that idea of, like, the desert of post-apocalypse, but he's, like, putting his spin on it. Like, what if there were demons? And, like, there's different kinds of demons. Like, there's bees here.
Demon Kings, even?
There's Bellsy here. But, like, there's one demon who's just a fucking centaur.
Centipede, I thought you were gonna say.
There's, like, a weasel, and he's like, I'm a fucking Japanese demon. Holy water doesn't work on me. They shoot holy water at him because that's the only thing that can stop demons. It's pretty funny.
With water being a
Yeah, exactly.
resource in the
That's
desert.
almost like a social commentary in and of itself. Like, this valuable resource
Yeah.
in the desert land that's like, people are literally dying because there's no fucking water.
Yep.
And they're just like, let's consecrate this and turn it into a weapon against demons and shit.
a gun that shoots parts of itself until eventually it no longer functions.
Oh, shit. Oop. Oh, even these cars are also very much Dragon Ball designs.
Toriyama liked demons. He liked putting English on stuff.
He
That
really
would
liked...
fuck up everything.
he really liked putting English on stuff.
Yep, he liked putting almost characters' names on their shirts and hats, and then that would fuck up the localizations.
It fucked up the fucking, like, original version of it. Bulma's shirt having Bulma on it. He in the original release of Dragon Ball, like the first couple pages were colored, but they were like artistically colored, and they weren't like accurate to like what the colors of the characters actually were supposed to be.
Ralph Bakshi style.
So like the anime just went off of the designs from the first couple pages, but that fucked everything up because Bulma's not supposed to have blue hair. But she was colored with blue hair in that first page.
If you ever
So
think
like,
you might
what?
be
How are they
lost,
supposed to
you should
know?
check them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
This is almost like the perfect Toriyama thing to do a game, to do like an open world game out of, because it
It's
is
like Mad Max.
Yeah, it's just a Mad Max scenario. It's an
Yeah.
open desert world.
Post-apocalyptic always goes to desert.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's very much Mad Max kind of
Yep. Yeah, like you
defined
said.
that. And one of the big things about Sandland is kind of confronting that idea, because the
I remember
reason...
this place.
Ooh, you gave water to a human boy here that one time.
Don't tell everyone. Can't even have a secret.
Oh, yeah.
I like the voice.
Yeah, it's a really good voice for bees. Bells. I'll go with bells. Beelzebub
Bells,
is
bells.
too hard to say. Yeah, I'm liking that, because I wasn't sure what the dubbed voices were going to be like. And the Sandland's almost confronting the idea, because like the reason it's a shitty desert is because like humans warred. There was the human war, and they fucked everything up, and now there's no water.
Driving through this boring
Somehow.
desert.
And then, yeah, that's the thing, is the plot eventually uncovers
Am I
that,
a
like,
jester?
no, there's still water.
But I'll only tell
The
one.
water didn't go anywhere,
Most of Earth is water.
Why are
but the
cacti
king
so
built a
grumpy?
giant
They're prickly by
fucking
nature.
dam and, like, blocked all the water away so that no one can have access to it except him. And, like, that allows him to stay in power as a corrupt institution because they can leverage,
At least that was
like,
sort of fun.
the resources to, like, keep control over the citizens. And they find where the water comes from. And they're like, holy shit, it's all just regular, like, scenery.
It's full of stars.
It's, like, there's no desert here. It's all just regular, like...
There's grass.
It's all like vegetation and shit. I'm flipping through
Jeez.
the book and showing.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember to edit some in. But yeah, like you get to this page, I'm really
Yeah.
excited to see this
Yeah.
moment
That would be cool.
in the anime, because I'm sure that's gonna look,
Man,
or in the
intrigued.
game, because I'm sure it's gonna look beautiful.
Gotta
But like,
make the most of the
it's
journey.
all just
No holding
regular.
back.
Like there's
Japan.
a water. Yeah, it's just scenic, beautiful Japan. And
Just
the
the
only
Enoch
reason that there's a sand land is because the water has been restricted from it for like years and years. And no one knows any better except like the corrupt people in power. And there's this really funny moment near the beginning where the plot kicks off because this old guy that we're hanging out with is like, hey, demon bros, I
Bark
want to
with
go...
me if you and my dog.
I want to go find... I know where the water is. Or I think he's like... They don't know that the water's just there necessarily, but they're like, oh, there's a story about, like, where there's a secret source of water that can be found. It's like, I'm going to go look for it. It would be nice to have demons backing me up.
You know.
And they're like, yeah, sure, we need water too. Go help them out. Yeah, this old man,
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They
Rao.
roam over Sandland, peddling their wares
It
to
always
all
makes me
comers.
think of Danger Days, which is
Oh,
funny to say because
huh.
that was obviously
If we
influenced
find
by
any,
Mad
let's stop
Max.
and compare
Yeah.
Since
notes
it came
with
out in like 2014 or something.
And he's like, come along with me. We will find the sand together. We will find the
find the
sand
sand land.
together. We'll find our own sand land. This design is also just straight out of Dragon Ball. Battle Meku.
Back to Remekuru.
Look at that, he's got little cat ears. And as they're driving along, like getting to know each other, he's like, "Oh, so demons are real bad dudes, huh?" And Bells is like, "Yeah, I didn't comb my hair before I went to bed last night, and I haven't brushed my teeth at all. And the other day I stole some water from a caravan. That's what a bad dude demons are."
Your children.
And they're like, "Oh, so demons will like just kill people then, huh?" Like, no.
No.
Like, we'll fuck them up. We'll play dirty tricks on them.
Oh, hey. Another enemy from Dragon Quest.
Yep, these Scorpons.
Score Bunny.
Like, we don't do that. Like, that's fucked up. And then Rao's like, "Oh yeah, well, I was a soldier, so I killed a shitload of people." And I'm like, oh.
Ah.
Oh, fuck. Bells is like fucking such a fun little protagonist. Like the introduction. Ooh, these guys are also very Dragon Questy.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, bite you.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse.
Excuse unnecessary. The introduction is like they're gonna raid this caravan that's delivering water. But they're literally like, "Yeah, we're just taking one case. Stop being bitches." And then, like they just mentioned when we went by that house, they pass like this civilian little home in the boonies, and he just leaves them a case of water. They're like,
Some Nestle Pure Life.
and they're like, "Oh, our demon prince is just giving water away for free to humans," and he's like, "Shut the fuck up."
People have way too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
That episode of Twilight Zone.
Yeah, silver coin, I said.
We're moving towards the sun.
Yeah. They did that in a comic once, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually..." Because everything else in that comic fucking sucked. And I remember reading that and being like, "Oh, that one's actually really good," and then you told me that it was based on a real episode. Like, no, that was an episode.
No, they
I was
just
like,
stole
"Oh,
that one.
no wonder."
Oh, shit. Well, I like that episode.
Bellsy. Bellzebub.
I wonder what
Busy
they might have
bibbly.
originally been built for.
Excuse, you're large. Ooh.
Yeah, I'll give you a punch. Yeah, I'll give you another punch.
Excuse.
One more punch.
Scorpions glow in UV light.
Maybe it was, I don't know, a playground?
Just in case you had any doubts, they're from hell.
What do they got going on under there? It is, I think that Sandland's like a good choice of something to expand upon, because again, it's only like 14 chapters.
Yep.
And it is tight.
It is fucking walnut.
It is tight as a fucking walnut. It doesn't waste any fucking time.
Yep.
It is pure plot from beginning to end. And Beelzebub. Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Leave this
Beelzebub.
place ASAP.
Only
Is a
after we found its treasure, you mean?
is a classic Toriyama protagonist in that he's OP as fuck, but he's a nice dude.
Yeah.
Like, nothing that they come across is ever really a threat to him, actually. Like, the hardest time he has is at the very end of the story against, like, the final boss. And even then, it's like, oh, well, now he's gonna have to take it seriously.
Gonna have to try.
He's gonna have to actually try, and then he just immediately bodies them. But then, like, aside from just absolutely wrecking the fuck out of everything they come across,
I wonder what they might have originally been built
he's like, he's a nice dude.
Hidden
Yeah.
treasure, too.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
it
like a
was,
cool
I
little
don't know,
buddy.
a playground?
He's a little buddy. He's helping people
Dangerous
out.
place to
Big
leave
friend.
your children.
That's one of the things that Thief says at the end. He's like, you know, the prince can really fucking throw down, but he's usually way too nice.
He could throw hands. No filler in Sandland.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Damn it. I was wondering. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, pretty much. It's just
what
like it gets
Dragon-
right to the fucking point.
Yeah, it's what Dragon Ball would have been if he had told the story he wanted to, and then that was it.
That's a pretty good way to put it, actually. Yeah, because originally the plans for Dragon Ball were very simple.
Yeah.
Like it would have maybe gone through 2 story arcs, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
as
the problem
it went,
was it got so popular.
and it never fucking stopped.
Yep, still hasn't
See these
stopped.
tire tracks?
Sandland is very
a
much
sign
just
that
like,
someone-
oh, for real? Okay,
I could have sworn you could go that way.
I would have thought, for real. It doesn't.
You know
seem...
what, with this and all.
Yeah, it seems like there's other places to go. I guess not.
Act.
Oh, this is just the demo.
Yeah, that's true.
It said, like, the full game might differ. Unicorn Overlord was just, here's the game, 5-hour time limit.
Yeah.
This is probably much more of a vertical slice. Because it seemed like the beginning is starting from, like, where the manga story started from, where they, like, start at the demon village and, like, head out. And then the plot happens and they get the tank, like, later. The tank is one of the iconic
Even though
designs
they're so
from
close to our
Sandland.
village.
He literally made
Must
this
have
because I
taken an
think he was
extremely
reading
long
Tank
time
Girl.
to build structures of this scale.
And he was like, I really just wanted to draw a really cool... I had this idea for a vehicle design, and I wanted to make a story around it. So the tank is like the driving
The main character.
force of Sandland. It's the reason he decided to start making it.
He did like vehicles.
Yeah, he always had really cool designs for vehicles. Yeah, Beelzebub's your classic Toriyama protagonist where he's just...
Yep.
He's just a nice dude, but holy shit, can he fuck
Ooh.
absolutely
Wonder
everything
what
the
they might
fuck
have
up.
originally built.
Exactly the kind of character that I want to play as.
Yes.
At a playground?
One dangerous place to leave your children.
Hopefully the dialogue is not as repetitive in the full game.
Yeah.
Especially considering how much of it's probably going to be spent just driving around.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like this will get people into Sandland manga.
Yeah, because again, the anime is going to expand on it, and this game's going to expand on it.
Yeah.
It has new characters and like goes to new places of the story. Because I imagine the actual story from the manga is like
When fighting in
gonna be
cramped
like
areas
chapter
like cliffs,
1 of the
beware
game. It's
blind
probably
spots.
gonna go like do the
Getting
full
Yeah.
caught off guard
story
puts
of
you
the
at a
manga,
disadvantage.
Yeah.
and then just go in its own direction after that.
Yep.
Because I can even imagine like the final boss, the final fight of the manga is almost like a tutorial moment for like a gameplay mechanic.
Drive by there.
Ooh, jeez.
Oh. You're low on frames, dude.
It's far away. It doesn't have to have that many frames. Don Paterno. Yeah. Yeah, in the manga, they only just ever have, like, the tank. So the game is already just being like, let's give him some other cool vehicles. Stop it.
So annoying.
Yeah, that was annoying. Ooh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Punching
So
dinosaurs.
far, so good.
Yeah.
Another staple.
What's on fire? Yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the monster designs that Toriyama comes up with. Ooh, that guy's taking a lot. There's this fun moment where they have to shoot something with the tank that's like directly overhead. So Beelzebub like gets out and just lifts the fucking tank up to angle it so that the gun can point straight up. Oh, good
dear.
lord.
Oh my.
Woo!
Industrial fan.
You ever like get a fan with like the cover off and then
Yeah.
you just like stick your tongue against it?
Or your dick.
I said your tongue to be PG.
You're a dick.
Oh, that's another thing. Sandland opens with the reason the demons agreed to like go on Rao's quest is he's like, well, here I come. I got these cool things, and you can have them. Here are presents, and it's PlayStation 6 and Dragon Quest 13. And it's like, yeah, we're getting pretty close.
Yeah.
We are actually getting pretty close to Dragon Quest 13 on
far off.
PlayStation 6.
Yep.
Is it 13 or 12? What was the last one that came out?
I have no idea. That's weeb shit.
Yeah, Dragon Quest.
That's weeb shit.
It's a Dragon Warrior household.
Yeah, exactly. That's some manly fucking
Warrioring the
patriotic.
dragons.
Yeah, some patriotic American shit. But Dragon Quest, that's weeb shit.
No one wants your quest. In this house, we're warriors. I have the fucking manga right here. I don't know why I'm not checking it.
Nope, get fucked.
PlayStation 6 and the software. Dragon Quest 13. Yeah, it's Dragon Quest 13.
Excuse.
Stop attacking my tank.
We have got to be like almost there, if not there.
We're pretty close. I think the next one is gonna be 13.
Overheating in the desert.
Oh yeah, it must be, because 10 was the MMO. 9 was on the DS, 10 was the MMO. I think 11 was the last one? Gonna check real quick.
I've heard rumors of
Do the
creatures
research,
of
dude.
tremendous power in this land. You never know when you might run across one of them.
No, 12's gonna be
Yeah,
the next
I
one.
think I heard Father say that before.
Father
That's the
capitalized.
demons,
He must
isn't
be
it?
Catholic.
Well, I suppose there's always someone stronger.
Well, no matter how tough they are, there's no way they can be stronger than the King of Demons.
The demons get sunburned?
Oh, that's
Put some SPF on.
another way that the manga opens is when they get back from the water raid. They're like, oh, slime died. And it's the slime from Dragon Quest. And it's like, yeah, he was hanging out in the sun and he
He
evaporated.
evaporated. I was just about to say that. Fucking Slimy's toast. Oh.
Oh. Let's go beat these guys up.
Yeah, like a super badass dude who's like nice.
Yeah, he's just a nice dude.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like taking underestimating him and not
Yeah.
taking him seriously, and then he just fucking bodies the shit out of fucking everyone.
Fucking cleans house.
Stop hitting me.
This moment.
Stop it.
Jesus. Broken fence with razor wire. It must be the desert.
Please do.
I've got a little present for you.
We got a present for ya.
More evil than teens, huh?
Well, game over.
I got killed by a tank.
Understandable.
Yeah, there's the page where he's like,
Understandable. Have a great day.
maybe I shouldn't have underwritten it. Well, don't go overboard. We're bad. Don't forget it. Just yesterday, I stayed up late and went to bed without brushing my teeth. And today, I slept in and I still haven't brushed my teeth. And I attacked a water delivery truck. As for humans, well, I haven't killed any, but I've knocked down more jerks than I can count. So, well, I'm a bad guy, right? Way worse than you, am I right, old man?
I'm gonna wear a polo shirt that says "Bad Man" on
I'm
it.
gonna be the baddest man. Like, that's his idea of what, like, being a
Yeah.
bad demon is.
Patrick
Tire
Star,
tracks.
ostensibly.
Yeah.
sign that
How
someone's
tough
been
am
there
I?
before.
Yeah.
How tough am I? Last night I went to
Might be
bed
just a
without
useful
brushing my
location,
teeth.
Like a village or town. The car should
Like, shut the
also
fuck up.
go a bit faster than it would on a
Motherfucker.
ground.
Stupid fucking demon.
Clash at your head.
And then, like, they're passing by a family that's, like, destitute. It's like, here's some water.
Here's some lemony water.
And they're finding, like, the lost remnants of this genocided native people. And he's like, we're not gonna fuck with them, and we're gonna keep
Been
their
around
secret.
Fatland a lot, old man?
Leave him alone.
I traveled around to all sorts of places in my youth, but there's still so much to see.
Yeah, I think that is one of the
This
reasons I like
trip should be fun for you
Sandland
then.
so much. Is like obviously Dragon
Wish I
Ball
could
is
just
iconic,
relax
but
and
holy
enjoy it.
shit,
But not when
does
so
it
many others.
have some low fucking lows? Like it's got the
Holy
highest
shit.
highs and the lowest lows.
That's what happens when it goes on for 7,000 chapters.
Yeah, what show do you know of where it's still good past season 5?
Exactly.
Like,
Well,
oh,
it's like-
season
yeah.
6, that's when it really fucking hits. Like, no, there's not a single fucking show on the planet Earth that you would say that about.
Only MST3K. They really got into a groove in season 8. And that's like Bill Corbett is like, I think we had 2 more years. Like that's exactly it. They
When you
got
run into
canceled
enemies
at
in
the
the desert,
top of their game.
taking
That's
a
what was
head count is a
unfortunate.
good first
But other
step.
than that,
Can't
and
we
they
just
invented
pick 'em
that
off
show
one by
format.
one?
So
Whereas with Sandland, like
Their own
it
few
didn't
shows.
last long enough
But
to
with
get
large
bad.
groups,
yeah,
risking
exactly.
things around
Like I
them.
said,
He had a story, he had a fun idea, he
Yeah.
told the story he wanted to tell, and he got the fuck out.
exactly. That's what Dragon Ball would have been if it hadn't have become so popular and people hadn't demanded that he continue it.
Yeah. Like, it got so big and so out of control that he couldn't stop.
And he never gave a shit after he finished what he wanted to finish.
Yeah, he said, like, I was literally just thinking one chapter ahead.
Yeah.
And,
After
like,
he told that initial story, it's like that's all I wanted to tell. So anything beyond that,
I don't give a shit.
yeah, like I'm checked out. I don't really care. I told the story I wanted to tell.
That's why, like, he made this after Dragon Ball, and you can kind of tell that, like, he had a little bit more of a creative spark
Yeah.
to it
Here we
again.
go.
And I think, like, even if it was popular, which I don't necessarily know if it was, but even if it was popular, he probably would have been like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, especially-
it's such a closed loop of a story.
Yeah.
It couldn't have gone on for forever, even if they wanted it to.
And what he had just gone through with Dragon Ball, like nah,
Yeah.
it's just gonna stay like this.
And after he finished Sandland, he didn't, like, do another, like, long-form manga series again until, like, fucking 10 years later. When he made Jocko the Galactic Patrolman. Which was also really good. I can't think of anything Toriyama's made that's, like, bad. Stop shooting
Oh,
me,
dear.
I said. Excuse, you're being
That
rude.
hurt
You're
you,
being...
stupid jerk.
You're being rude.
I said. Bunch of rude boys.
Bunch of rude boys. There you go.
That.
Yeah, these like walker jumpers are even in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot as like a rideable vehicle. Oh yeah, we'll take the tank on foot. That'll work out.
You don't give a fuck if you're throwing rocks at tanks. People over there throw rocks at tanks. You don't give a fuck if you're throwing rocks at tanks.
Yeah, this demo seems like it has like no story content in it
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Not but for a sex scene.
Oh, do I already know these?
Yeah. Yeah, such a good design.
Yeah, I love Belzy. Beelzebub here. Even these guys aren't bad.
Such good design.
There's this great chapter where he dresses up like Santa. This almost looks like like an older version of Mad Max.
Yeah.
That was the original idea for
Make
Mad
the
Max
most of the
Fury
journey.
Road.
No
They
holding
wanted it to still be Mel Gibson, and they wanted him to be like an old fucked up dude,
Gray Mad Max.
like having like this is his final adventure basically. But then they didn't do that, and
But then they
Mel
didn't.
Gibson went insane. So they couldn't really use him anymore.
Yeah. There were so many reasons they
There's
didn't
so
use Mel
many
Gibson.
reasons
Mel Gibson.
they didn't use their various Mel Gibsons.
You know?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, there's the mommy.
Of the various Mel Gibsons they had available, they didn't use any of them.
Not even the spares.
High capacity missile pod. Just noticed that.
That is almost kind of a Toriyama thing too. Of Mad Max, Mad Max is just a guy minding his business,
Yeah.
and he gets involved in things.
What the fuck? There we go.
Oh, Jesus!
Macross.
My goodness!
Missile Macross Massacre.
Yeah, excuse.
Yeah, that's how Goku starts out.
under
He's
the
just
sand,
fucking
Frank.
around
He could surface
in
anywhere.
in the woods, basically.
Yeah, because even
And
the
Bulma literally crashes into him.
yeah, because even like the number of times he saves the world just because it's a
that was sorta
byproduct
fun.
of something else.
Yeah, like he defeats the Red Ribbon Army not because he wants to like save the world from military tyranny. He's
Yeah.
just like he wants to find the Dragon Balls and they also want to find the Dragon Balls and they
Yeah.
come to like conflict because of it.
And even the part we did on Kakarot, I mean, he's rescuing his son.
Yeah, like Raditz shows up and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill all the humans. Give me your
Would you
kid.
please let me
Yeah.
have the
And he's
next
like, give my
urge of
son
will?
back.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Rock, paper,
Asshole.
scissors me for it.
Jeez.
You're on. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Yay! I win.
Ah, I'll get you next time.
Yeah, Sandman's
dude.
almost like a road trip story.
Yeah.
Like they literally just like start from one place and then they travel to another place, and when they get to that place, the story's over.
Solo travels Japan.
So again, like having it be an open world game is perfect. Like
Yeah.
it's the perfect story to do this with, because that's the story. It's you're driving. Yep. You're driving around and the characters are just bantering. You
Yep.
find
Run into
dudes, you
enemies
beat
in
the
the desert.
shit out of them.
Taking a head count is a good first step.
I'm very
Can't
curious
we
to
just
see
pick
like
them off one by one?
how they
only
expand
a
on
few,
it
sure.
after the story
Large
of
groups risk getting
the
surrounded.
manga is resolved.
Yeah.
Like, what's next? This is pretty good feeling, by the way. Like, this is...
At least that was sort of fun.
I like the trails
Run
in the
into
sand.
enemies in the
Yeah.
desert.
It looks
Taking a head
really
count is a good
good.
first step.
And this is good vehicle
Can't we just
combat.
pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Like, that was kind of the downfall of the Mad Max game that had come out. I was like, it had fun car-to-car combat, but there's kind of only so much you can do
Yeah.
with cars.
Grand
Like,
Theft Auto style.
yeah, if you're not, like, full-blown, what's that, like, violent racing game series called? On the PlayStation.
Gran Turismo, dude. Like, you gotta carry that around all day?
Ugh, so annoying. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh my god, I can't fucking remember it now. It's the one the evil clown is from.
Carmageddon.
No.
Here it goes.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them
Twisted
off
Metal.
one by one?
Like, if you're not gonna
If there are
full-blown
only a
Twisted
few,
Metal
sure.
it by
With
having,
large
like,
group,
crazy, like,
you risk
cars
getting
with
surrounded.
guns strapped to them kind of a thing, there's only so much you can do with regular
More complicated
cars.
than I
Yeah.
thought.
It's like we said about GTA. It's like you really locked yourself into that. The series is called Grand Theft Auto. You can't
Yeah.
really change up the formula.
At this point, you really gotta steal cars.
Yeah, like every game
no
is
getting around
kind of
it.
the same thing. Because it's called fucking Grand Theft Auto.
At some point, someone is gonna steal a car.
Yep.
Whereas with this, like, it's taking the original idea of the manga
Ew.
of the
We
tank
keep our distance from the army base unless
and
necessary.
really expanding on this idea of
I
like
bet they've got loads of
various
food in there.
Toriyama vehicles that you can
Can't
pilot
argue with that.
and get into
Somehow,
little
I doubt
combat
they'd take
scenarios
kindly to
with,
intruders.
and also having hand-to-hand like foot-based combat with Beelzebub. who is
Can't
a
talk you
strong
out of
little
it.
dude.
Please, at least try to be sneaky about it.
He's a strong little dude, and he fights a bug. He fights a bug man.
You know.
He's a big old bug man. He beats him up. Or he gets beaten up for, again, in classic Toriyama fashion. The main character, like, gets beaten up for a little bit. And then he's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, now I have to take this seriously. And then he just completely fucking bodies the dude.
He just owns house.
Yeah, this demo looks like it's just kind of like...
Yeah, the
Here's some-
idea.
Yeah, here's a little slice, an
Yep.
open zone that you can run around in,
Yep. It's cute.
run dudes over. Full choke, 12 gauge large shotgun. Yeah,
Let me help.
let me help. Interceptor drone. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's fun. Rao is riding like the actual tank from the manga. That's his contribution.
I've got a little present for you.
Hey! Hey! He's dressed as Santa Claus! That's what he does in the manga. He like dresses up as Santa Claus and sneaks into a human village to steal shit.
You know.
I won't forgive you for that.
Like this.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh, we got fucking combo
Take
finishers.
this.
Ooh!
You been around Samland a lot, old
Damn.
man?
I traveled around to all sorts of places in
Ah,
my
he's
youth,
gonna hit you with
but
my
there's
butt.
still so much to see.
This trip should be fun for you then.
Wish I could just relax and enjoy it, but not when so many others are suffering.
Buzzkill.
Well then,
I'm gonna beat you up, I see it.
I'm gonna kick a dinosaur.
Like this.
You gotta find porn magazines.
First,
For grown-ups.
the first quest in the game, find Roshi's porn.
So far, so good.
Oh, that's
you.
that's an error. That's a Norale kick right there. Oh, they fly. They fly now.
They fly now. Bees?
Ah,
Ow.
ow. Oh,
That hurt, you stupid
excuse.
jerk. Take that. Take this.
can't use that now. Whoa,
Oh, swooping.
motherfuckers be swooping.
Whooping.
Hey. Oh no. Yeah.
Sad. Well, you just straight up missed.
I like him a lot. He's probably my favorite Toriyama protagonist.
Yeah, I like him already.
He's very cute. And he's a feisty little demon prince.
He's a feisty fire plug.
He's very strong, and he absorbs energy from the moon, and he's not wearing a shirt.
In short.
That's all you gotta know about the guy.
That's the Tinder profile.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Like the little scuffs on his cheeks.
Cheek scuffs.
Looks like there's something up there.
If only I could go
We
up.
could reach it. If we had a vehicle that could jump.
Oh. You gotta get the jump vehicle, I see. Yeah, they don't have the Hoi Poi capsules in the original manga, so they definitely came up with that as like a convenience for the gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, just like, fuck it. Let's just do that.
Like, it's already built in.
Wish I could go up.
Seems
And then what's
like
funny is, doesn't Shadow say something like that in Shadow the Hedgehog, where he's like, I need to go up, or something like that? It's like, that's how they chose
Get
to
up.
translate a specific Japanese thing twice.
So like, why do we need water to live?
That's because the human body is composed of roughly 60% water.
It's way more than that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, AC, what about demons?
Ooh.
That depends on the species. Slime's body is nearly 100% water, for instance.
Yeah, slime.
Yay, slime.
It's
No,
literally
I can't.
just slime from Dragon Quest. Like, it's not even pretending.
Yeah, I mean, why? Why would you try a different slime? Yeah. Slime.
The funny thing is in the manga, like, we never see him.
We just know.
Because he's already dead by the time they, like, he's introduced as a concept. Okay, let's find out if there's fall damage. Are you ready?
Here we go.
We're gonna find out. Ah, double
Not
jumped,
for
idiot.
demons, oh.
Double jumped, idiot.
oh
Oh, God.
my gosh.
Whoops. We both made mistakes, good
Dino
sir,
the
and I'll
Demon
thank
Hunter.
you to apologize for them.
You're not a self-loathing demon. You don't have demon issues.
You don't got like
Crocodile.
baggage.
Yeah. Demon baggage.
Whoopsie
Excuse
daisy.
you.
Not a good idea to try to
Yeah,
fight that thing
Tor-
barehanded.
Akira Toriyama
Toriyama.
was just making Pokemon
Jesus.
10 years before it was a thing with
Yeah.
Dragon Warrior enemies.
Dragon Warrior 5, and yeah, I think on the
Alright.
Game Boy,
Keep going, Dragon Warrior.
Dragon Quest 5, and Dragon, one of the Game Boy games. Yeah, it was pretty much just straight Pokemon.
Yeah. Just designing
rolling.
Pokemon 10 years before it was a thing. Crazy.
Yeah, Pokemon was 98, right?
Yeah, 97 or 98.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Japan probably
Yeah.
was 97.
I think it was 96 or 7 in Japan. Or 7 or 8
I think
years.
there's a cave or something under the quicksand.
Oh.
Oh. Let's go find out.
Alrighty, here we go. Game over.
I'm okay. The sand broke my fall.
That was an interesting delivery.
Yeah.
I'm okay. The sand broke my fall.
That sounds like a voice director at work, because there's no way she would have just read the line like that.
Yeah. I'll punch these squirrels.
Is it a good idea to punch a scorpion?
It goes.
I wouldn't know.
Scorpions are pussies.
Yeah, I pinch you.
Yeah, they're kind of huge pussies when you get right down
They
to
just
it.
use their venom for, like, the bugs they eat and shit.
Yeah,
so-
to them it's purely like a hunting
Yeah.
utility. They don't perceive it as like a
Hello.
defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Oopsie daisy.
They're, like, injecting moths and stuff with that. I pinch you.
Yeah, like if you're coming at them,
Here we go.
they're gonna use the claws.
Yeah.
Like my brother got bitten by a scorpion.
I didn't even know they could... I mean, I guess it's stupid, but I didn't even know they could do that.
He has little claw hands. Goes. Nyam, 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 nyam.
Yeah, you're from the desert. I'm from the forest. I don't know these things.
Yeah, there's different ecosystems at play. There we go. Jesus Christ, I couldn't figure out how to do that. The canteen water translating to health is also from the Mad Max game.
Makes sense.
Isn't this so cool? We're exploring
Oh yeah,
worlds,
no
guys.
fall damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse, I was minding my own business. Jesus.
At least
You're the
that
one who
was
came in
sort of
here.
fun.
I was just straight chilling.
Excuse you.
We're exploring ruins, guys.
It's weird how
Now,
repetitive
Prince,
the dialogue is
do
being.
be careful. You never know what might jump out at us.
Oh.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, I'll beat it up.
Knuckles.
He is not wrong.
Knuckles mentality.
That's also very Goku. Is like, well, I'll just beat it
Yeah.
up then. Like,
What do
who
you
gives
think you're
a
stronger
shit?
than me? Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I
Sure
definitely am.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like about Goku the most. Is like, there's no ego.
Yeah, it's all honesty.
There's no ego
He's
involved.
too dumb
not,
to have ego.
He's not boasting.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He just takes every question seriously.
Like, no, yeah, I am stronger than you.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Well, I can prove it. I'll beat the shit out of you.
That's because the human
Bet.
body is composed
Yeah. I mean, we could find out. That's the thing about that. We can find out.
Find out real fucking quick.
Interesting. Casey.
Oh god.
Excuse.
What's
Ah.
with your fucking vehicles? Oh, I like that you can just switch them out on the fly.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy.
Nice.
Yeah, this is like the gameplay is. Oh, what the fuck!
Whoa.
You got hit by your own missile. The gameplay is really like this controls really well. I'm not like commenting on it because it just feels pretty natural.
Yeah, you'd only be commenting if it was People were bad.
Yeah, almost. It's like that's sort of the curse. We were talking about that the other night.
You run
Yeah.
into enemies
Or
in the
like
desert.
gameplay
that
is what's
counts as a good
needed
first
for it to
step.
be a video game, but it's like
Can't we
It's-
just pick them off one by one?
it's so
They're
expected
only
that
a
it
few,
isn't
sure.
worth
For the large
commenting
groups,
on
the
almost.
risk
Yeah.
is around it.
It has to have it to be a video game, so
Sounds more
you only
complicated
notice it
than
when
I
it's
thought.
really bad.
Yeah. Like, even if gameplay is really good, you kind of like, well, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
that's what I would
It's a
expect
video
from a
game.
video
Yeah,
game.
good job on this video game.
Like, when I played Devil May Cry 5, like, the potential for player expression is part of the appeal of that game. But, like, if it didn't have all the other stuff
Yeah.
about Devil May Cry in
Enemies
it,
take you
yeah.
by
it
surprise,
probably
just
wouldn't
stay
be
calm
as
and Try to
good.
get distance from them.
And then run away.
Tell me.
Running
what
in a
to do.
blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the
Yeah,
back.
this,
Assess the situation calmly.
Little golf
instead.
cart.
Yeah, this little golf cart's what they start out
I
with,
prefer running toward him.
but they ditch that pretty quick and then switch to the they steal the tank. Oh, and ooh, I wonder if does this have a photo mode? Battle Amadou. I wonder if you can. Nah. Oh, well, a little bit.
Hmm.
Plant matter.
Pretty rare in the desert, I guess.
Vegetable oil.
Or pea.
It doesn't look like it, but if we could zoom in on the inside, which would be actually a really fun detail. It looks
Yeah.
like it's textured in
Yeah.
there. There's a fire extinguisher.
Oh dear.
There's a
Been
picture
around Sandland a lot, old man?
on
I
the
traveled around to
wall
all sorts
of like
places
this
in youth. There's still so
like
much
this
to
sexy
see.
pinup girl
This trip should be
that
fun for
Rao
you then.
like put up, and they're like,
Wish I
why
could
the
just
fuck do you
relax
have
and
that?
enjoy it. But
You're
not
just a
with so
dirty
many
old
others.
man after all. And then later, they find out who he is, and it's like, oh, that's my wife.
That's my waifu.
And he's like, oh, she's dead, and like she's dead. He's like, yeah, that's the only picture I have left of her. It's a pinup model because she was like a model,
She was
like
a
a
hooker.
professional pinup girl. So he's like, yep, that's all I got left. Like, sorry for
Oops.
being lewd about your wife. And he's like, it's okay, I thought she was hot too. Again, very, very Toriyama kind of humor.
Yes.
Whoopsie.
Oh dear. You know when a missile makes that noise as it flies by you.
That's one of the things, is like, Dragon Ball is what he's remembered for almost, which I almost think is kind of sad, because Dragon Ball is remembered as being like this hardcore action series, but Toriyama's real strength lied in humor.
Yeah.
He was a really fucking funny guy, like creator. I don't know
Yeah.
what he was like personally. Well, like,
Because of our brief yet bitter affair.
he had like all of his jokes were always really funny, especially in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And Sandland has a lot of that kind of humor too. I highly recommend Sandland. I really do hope
No matter the
that
situation.
people look up the manga and
Clear
read it.
thinking will lead you to
'cause of this
victory,
game,
even
'cause
when
it's-
the
Yeah,
odds
sure
are
they will.
against
It's really fun and it's so
You're
short.
talking to the theme quiz. I like
Free.
the definition of calm.
No. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game coming out. I would like to play it quite a lot. The demo just seems like all it's got is like this little slice,
Yep.
this little slice of heaven
No slice of heaven.
to fuck around in. Oh shit!
Oh dear.
That hurt, you stupid! Take that! Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
stop jumping away. I'm trying to punch you.
Yeah.
Take this!
Oh,
Oh, well,
well,
there
you're
that goes.
fucked, buddy.
Just to seal the deal with a
That
missile.
was someone else for you. That was someone else's fault. Don't blame me. Besides, if they're gonna make you sit through that animation, it's not that you can't take damage during it.
Yeah.
Shooting at the person should deal more damage.
Jesus, he disappeared.
Motherfucker got sent to the next dimension.
We're awfully close to the demon village. Did demons build this?
I don't think so. Right?
Right?
Probably not.
Which would mean it's the work of humans then. But for what purpose?
What purpose?
You want to know?
Pepper
Let's
is every-
find out.
Let's go in there and get
Seems
some
like the
shit.
curious
Oh my
one is
goodness,
you.
Edu.
Oh,
Oh,
what's up, buddy?
we like big centipedes.
Oh,
Oh.
just walking
We're
along.
also in that Dragon Ball game.
Yeah, you always drawing a lot of leggy boys.
Spicy boys.
Isn't this so cool?
Whoop,
We're
don't hurt
exploring
yourself on
ruins,
that
guys.
stinger.
Now, Prince, do be careful. You never know what might jump out at us.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, I'll beat it up. Take that.
5. Okay. So that doesn't seem to be working.
I punched it. It didn't do shit.
I tried punching it.
Whoop.
I punched it. It's solid as a rock.
No.
There we go.
You
That'll
ain't
do the
busted
trick.
down.
Yep.
I think, well, so it goes.
You'd be
Knuckles,
amazed
what
how
the
often a
fuck is
tank
wrong
comes in
with you?
handy.
And you'd think you'd run out of uses for
Here
a
we
tank
go.
eventually, but no,
No, it turns out
it's really one of those solutions that solves every problem.
you come up with new shit to do because of it. You make new problems.
Yeah, you think was this a problem, but then you realize you have a tank and it becomes a solution either way. Get yourself a tank. I guarantee you it's gonna change your life.
Get your tank today.
Come to Sandland. Get your tank today.
Custom tanks.
Except anyway.
Stop throwing me.
At least that was sort of fun.
Just beating the shit out of scorpions,
You know, standard.
as you do.
Standard Disneyland shit.
And I can't believe they like put all of this development into an adaptation of like a 20-year-old manga by
Yeah,
this point.
just randomly.
Just because it's getting like an anime, but like why are they doing that
Yeah.
also?
Yeah.
Like they fucking dumped a lot into this. This looks really good. It plays
Fighting in
really
cramped
well.
areas like
Yeah.
cliffs. Beware of blinds.
I'm happy about it because I've always loved Sandland, even like back when I read it in fucking monthly Shonen Jump.
Getting caught off guard puts you at a
Miki
disadvantage.
Bukura. Yeah, I
never
always
want
thought
to lose
that's
like
so
that.
random. Why?
Be
Like
careful.
what? Why this? Why now? If it was like after Toriyama died, then I'd be like, oh yeah,
Well, they're gonna mine his properties, I guess.
yeah. But no, they
And
worked on this.
It has new shit like that he created. Like this
Yeah.
game has a character in it who was a new character who was designed by Toriyama.
Yeah, so it's just like random, and it's not like he was rich as shit.
Yeah, he
So
didn't
it's not
have to
like-
do it. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to do anything.
Yeah. Oh god.
He's just making new Dragon Quest shit for fun at this point.
Yeah. It's just like yeah. It's just a challenge to keep it fresh. He was sitting on his piles of money.
That's something else I liked. He was always like out of the public eye.
Exactly.
Just hanging out doing his thing.
Yep.
The most recent photo we have of him is from like 2017, and it's because someone like ambushed him outside of his house when he was taking his trash out.
We're
Jesus.
exploring ruins, guys.
Now,
Oh
Prince,
boy.
do be careful. You never know
Yeah.
what might jump out at
He
us.
kept to himself, minded his
Don't
business.
worry. Whatever it is,
Every
I'll
other
beat it
picture is
up.
from like the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's just like the man fucking shows up, defines bottle manga for the rest of time, like redefines what a shonen manga is,
Yeah.
doesn't elaborate, leaves.
And he pieces out, and that's it. And he plays with his
Model
plastic
kits,
models.
yeah. He likes making model kits.
Yeah.
That was a nice little loop.
He likes model kits, he likes cars. I'm gonna sit in my fucking McMansion, have a good time, and draw Dragon Quest characters.
And he said, like, in an interview, like, he just procrastinates
Yeah.
by fucking around so much, and he does, like, an entire week's worth of work in, like, the last day.
Yeah.
Fucking legend. Because, again, he's known for Dragon Ball, so I'm glad something like this is finally gonna get, like, another chance
Yeah,
to
especially
be recognized.
considering the Kakarot game has been
Yeah, it must have been
ongoing
successful.
for 4 years. Yeah, so it must be doing well.
One would think that that means it did quite well.
Yep. They made it in like 2019, and
Yeah,
they're still
it's pretty old
It's
at
still
this
a
point, to
thing.
be
So
honest.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
That game was good. This game seems like it's gonna be good. I'm enjoying playing it. It's a nice little
Ooh.
whoopsie daisy. This has been a nice little podcast experience.
yeah.
It's just raw gameplay, just raw
Run into
open
enemies
world
in the
run
desert.
around.
Yep.
Taking a head
Check
count
it
is a
out.
good
It's
first
nighttime
step.
now.
That looks so pretty.
Can't we
The
just
thing
pick
that
them off
Toriyama
one by
hated,
Yep.
drawing the
If there are
sky
only a
at
few,
night.
sure.
Yep.
But with large groups,
I
you
gotta
risk getting
ink all
surrounded.
that shit in. Fuck that.
Sounds more complicated than I thought.
Even like the Mad Max fucking roaming gangs had that, like, he added that Toriyama flair to them, where like they had like a playing card suit motif
Yeah.
going.
Toriyama always had motifs.
Yeah, characters named after fruits and shit.
Yeah.
Naming motifs, like basing designs off of different stuff that he saw,
Yeah.
the
You think we'll ever
vehicles.
explore all
This
of
man is
them?
the embodiment of America. His colors are the American flag, and he speaks English, like weird shit.
You can tell a character is from America you can tell a character is white coated in anime because they will be decked head to toe in the American flag and usually have a cowboy hat.
And some red meat and some handguns.
He'll have a gun and that'll be a big deal. That'll be like a significant attribute.
Looks like there's something up there. Yep. Here I go.
Get fucked, bitch.
Punch that gun.
A lot of sound effects to that.
Yeah.
Take this.
Whoopsie. Oh no!
Oh boy. Oh, just a chunk flew by you there.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Stop hitting me with guns.
RPG at close range.
That hurt, jerk.
Someone take that rocket launcher away from Jamal before it kills us all.
Take that.
Ooh, he's got that. Look at his hair. Got a little Super Saiyan going on. It's that thing that happens to our cat when she's lying in the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop that. Stop being a puss.
Yeah, her fur changes
go.
color. It's the weirdest shit.
Idiot.
Yeah, dip.
Take that. Take that.
Damn.
Where'd you get pipe? There's no water.
We could reach
Laying
it
pipe.
if we had a vehicle that could jump.
People deserve to know about more than just Dragon Ball.
Yeah. What the fuck? How?
Can I jump on this? Can you help me out here? Nah, that one's not happening.
Nope.
Nah, I thought that would, like, help me.
Doki Doki Panic that shit.
Nope, not happening. Ain't no way.
So, how do demons usually spend their day?
Brace for true evil. We do stuff like dig pitfalls where people like to walk. Oh, and Thief even stole someone's comic the other day.
Some of my finest work, if I do say so myself.
See? Pure evil, right?
Yeah, right.
Good voice acting.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the anime. That should drop tomorrow.
New fish just dropped.
Like in a
March
few-
the 20th.
Yeah, in a few hours. I
Yeah.
don't know when Hulu's gonna update it, but I'm really looking forward to watching the animated version.
Oh yeah, we should watch that.
It will be. It looks really good. Like the movie's been out for like since last year, I think.
Fucking Animu.
And they said like the movie that they did is basically like just the plot of the manga, but then they made additional content. Probably because Toriyama was like, yeah, here's some new shit that I drew.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, and they just like made a whole bunch of new story with it.
You should read the one Mark Twain's writing now. There we go. But when you just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
What are you good for then? Oh my god.
Oh boy. Watch out, Scorpion. No!
No!
Scorpion!
My buddy Scorpion! Fuck off. General Bigfield. Yeah. Alright.
Major stupidity and general nonsense?
Look at all these supplies.
You shouldn't store
Look at this rubber duck.
explosive fume things in the desert like that. Come on. It's
Excuse,
explosive.
where else are we gonna put it?
Oh my god.
We can use this to find out about the area. If we can get it fixed up, that is.
Ubisoft Towers!
We can repair it. Just need materials. Okay, now for some hot intel on the area.
There.
Yeah.
Demons Lookout. Let's go there. Then we got Hill.
Put a Fallout map marker on that bitch.
We got Grotto.
Pizza?
Hill. Hill. Water supply point. Our demon village. Water supply point. Let's go to, what was this? Demon's Lookout. Let's go look at that.
Look at the lookout. Someone has to fix his fins.
Excuse. Not up to code at all. You are gonna get in.
No. I got in. See?
See this shit? Fucking humans. What are you doing?
Shit.
Get your shit together.
Come on, Rao, or whatever your name is.
Hot K Tower. Oh god.
Hey, Thief,
Oh boy.
did the demon village always used to be where it is now?
You don't have to answer right away. I don't want to put you under any pressure.
Staying in one spot for so long
Whatever works
is
for
a
you,
sign of
buddy.
good governance.
I love tanks that are susceptible to
Just shotguns.
shotguns, yeah.
It's not a great tank.
Did not hold up well to those shotguns.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
That's a low-grade tank. Yeah. Oh, okay. You...
Stop shooting rockets, by the way.
That hurt used to
What did I just say?
Here we
I
go.
said... Right in the John.
And then he got rocketed.
Sturdy rock. Oh!
Here we go.
Got stained. Excuse. It's that scene in Hell or High Water.
At
There we
least
go.
that was sort of fun.
Shooting
Thief.
man with
Did the
a
demon
rocket
village
with a
always used to be
shotgun.
where it is now?
As far as I know, there is no record of us moving.
So weird how the
Staying in
dialogue
one spot
keeps
for so
repeating like
long
that.
is a
Yeah,
sign
it's
of
it's
good
probably
governance.
like they just don't have a lot
They just
Maybe
cut, yeah, or
humans should
yeah,
try moving less.
or they cut out all the
plot relevant
plot stuff. Yeah.
Oh no, beach ball
I don't
and
know.
a hat. Keep that hat. Yeah, there's probably like, oh, that's Sandland. Oh no! That's so cute. We found the stash. It's probably like the same triggers for like ambient dialogue to
This place
Yeah.
is where
play.
they keep
Yeah.
watch for the Royal Army's water transports.
They just took
No,
out the
this is
number
where
of
Ghost
possible.
would keep watch
Yeah.
while you'd slack off playing games.
Are you a psychic?
After so long, you're an open book to me. Or rather, an open comic.
That's so funny.
No, I just have a brain.
Like, come on. We're like hundreds of years old. I know you by now. Surely I can get up here.
Sure looks like it.
Surely.
You're barely not.
Here we go.
There you
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot.
Sandland.
Sand.
So sick of driving through this boring desert. Thief. Know any jokes?
What am I, your jester? Fine, but I'll only tell one.
Yeah, strange.
Hit me.
Why are cacti so grumpy? They're prickly by nature.
You know, maybe driving's not so bad.
Yeah, I really like the voice acting. I really
Yeah.
like how it looks.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It plays really well. I'm excited to see how they adapt and then expand on and go past the story of the manga.
Yeah. I'm
I
excited
like
about
Beelzebub. I'm looking forward
it.
to
Yeah,
it.
I'm looking forward to it.
There's still time for them to put in a really sad in memoriam,
Yeah,
in memory of
to our wingmate
Akira
who fell in,
Toriyama.
Make sure to
fell
check
in
your
battle.
gear every
just
now
make me just hit me in the stomach and make me cry
Never
right on the
know.
way
Yeah.
out.
Yep, thank you, Star Fox Zero. That's
When your mom's coming in bringing me KFC.
yeah. I had surgery the day after tomorrow, so I had to fast. So my mom brought me KFC. She comes in holding chicken, and I am glasses off, bawling at this footage of Star Fox Zero credit sequence. She's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "There's a sad thing in the Star Fox game."
It made me sad.
Oh, there's a little dude.
He's hanging out. There's a little dude hanging out. What's
Not
better
like
than that?
sniffling. Glasses off, full
Yeah.
on crying.
Yeah, for real. That's how the Toriyama news kept hitting me throughout the day.
Yeah, it's sad.
I'm very sad, but his legacy,
Yeah,
what he created,
Jesus.
will live on forever.
Yeah.
That's true immortality. Oh my god, that's such a nice detail. In the manga, he
Curious. Who's the second strongest
absorbs-
demon in your village?
moonlight.
Me? Duh.
As things stand now, yes, that's probably true.
Somehow, I don't like the way you phrase that.
In the manga, he absorbs moonlight to power up to like get ready for the fight ahead. And now that it's nighttime, you can see in the lower
Yeah.
left there, the power meter's like filling up.
Yeah.
That's such a good detail.
Sweet deets. Man, it looks so nice.
Love this game. I love Sandland. I love
Shifting Sandland. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to April.
Yeah.
Say something funny to end it on.
Hey, old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd
I don't care
start by
about you.
observing them carefully.
Let me go. I want to go
what they
back
can
and play
do,
Dragon
what their
Quest
weaknesses are,
13.
and help you fight effectively.
No, it's
You promised.
It's easier to get a PlayStation 6 in the world of Sandland than it is to get a PlayStation 5 in the real world. Sad but true.
Here I go.